What if the moment your heart stops, your true life begins? What if everything you feared and everything you hoped suddenly stands before you, waiting? For 7 days, the soul opens its eyes to a reality more real than anything it ever lived on earth. A reality where light speaks, where time dissolves, where truth cannot be escaped. Today you will walk through those 7 days. They say death is the end. But what if it is only the moment when everything hidden becomes visible? Everything you doubted, everything you believed, everything you ignored. In the blink of an eye, the soul steps away from the body and enters a world that has been waiting since the beginning of creation. Across cultures, across centuries, one truth repeats: the soul does not disappear. It awakens. And for 7 days, it encounters a journey unlike anything the human mind can fully understand. This is what the soul sees. This is what the soul undergoes. This is what the soul becomes. The moment you die, you hear your name, but not with your ears. It is as if your soul is being called back to its true home. Your body lies still, but you are more alive than ever. You rise above your physical form. You see the room, the people, the silence. And for the first time you understand the separation between dust and spirit. Your body returns to the earth. Your soul returns to God. You expect darkness instead. You see clarity. Every emotion is amplified not in fear, but in understanding. You see your life like a tapestry of choices, words, and intentions. Not judgment, not accusation, just truth, pure, undeniable truth. You understand what mattered and what never did. At this stage, you are not alone. Across Christian tradition, the soul is greeted by angels of light, sent not to frighten but to guide. Their presence feels like calm wrapped in fire, overwhelming yet peaceful. They do not speak with words but with knowing. They show you that the separation from the body is only the beginning, not the end. As most Christian teachings affirm, the soul is not left wandering. There is no 7-day waiting room. There is a passage immediate, precise, unavoidable. The soul is presented before divine truth, heaven, hell, or for Catholics, purification. Not as punishment, but as consequence. As clarity, your soul instinctively knows where it belongs. There is no lie you can tell in this moment. There is only who you truly became. Even though your destiny is already known in the spiritual realm, something profound happens. You witness the world without being part of it. You see your family's grief. You see their prayers, their silence, their tears. You see the people who loved you and the ones who only pretended. You see the weight your life carried on others for good or for harm. Some souls describe this moment as the deepest ache, not because of fear, but because they finally understand the value of every word, every gesture, every opportunity for love they ignored. You want to reach out, to whisper, "I'm here, don't cry." But your voice cannot touch the living anymore. This is the soul's first real lesson. Life was precious, more precious than you ever realized. Then something unexpected happens. Prayers rise, not as sounds but as light. The prayers of family members. The Mass of the 7th day, the whispered God, receive their soul. They reach you like warm waves in a cold ocean. Not because you are still waiting on earth, but because prayer always follows the soul into eternity. For souls in peace, these prayers feel like honor. For souls in purification, they feel like strength, like chains breaking, like mercy expanding. This is when you finally understand why the number 7 symbolizes completion. Not because the soul is stuck, but because the living still complete their goodbye. The angels lead you into a realm where time collapses. Here you see your entire life, not as memories, but as impact. Every choice becomes a ripple. Every lie, every kindness, every silence, every act of love, all revealed at once. But unlike earthly judgment, this is not humiliation, it is understanding. You feel what others felt because of you, their joy, their healing, their wounds. This is the soul meeting its true self, the version God always saw. Then, you cross into what many describe as the realm of clarity. There is no body, no weight, no ego, only awareness. Here, the soul finally understands who God is, who you are, what eternity means. why life was more than survival, why love was the only real currency of existence. This realm is not heaven, but the threshold of destiny. And once you cross this threshold, there is no turning back. 4 souls destined for heaven. A brilliant approach is not blinding, but welcoming. 4 souls not yet ready. Purification begins not as torture, but as cleansing fire that removes what cannot enter divine presence. 4 souls who rejected God completely. The absence of light becomes reality, a reality chosen, not imposed. This is the moment the soul confronts its eternal truth. No mask, no excuses. Only justice wrapped in perfect mercy. The journey reaches its culmination not because the soul waited 7 days, but because the living completed their earthly cycle of farewell. And as the final prayers rise, as the final candle burns, as the final tear falls, something final happens. The soul steps into its eternal state, fully, completely, irreversibly. There is no more fear, no more doubt, only destiny, embraced in full clarity. This is the final awakening. If this journey opened your eyes, if it made you rethink life, eternity, and purpose, then subscribe, because we will continue exploring the mysteries of the spiritual world with depth, truth, and revelation. Life is brief, eternity is not. What you do today echoes forever. The soul is eternal, and one day it will walk this path. May this video remind you of the truth. Death is not the end. It is the beginning of everything that truly matters.